I'm delighted to be joined by Peter Nolan at his yard here just outside Islegate in Enniscorthy, County Wexford. How are you, Peter?
Good, Davey, and yourself?
Very well, thanks, Peter. Seeing some of your horses doing the last bit of prep there this morning in the miserable weather that we have at the moment. They head off to Tattersalls tomorrow.
Yeah, we load here in the morning around 10. George Mullins does the transport for me. We'll end up exercising them up there tomorrow. Lunge them up there Thursday morning to let them see the rings and see the different place, and we start vetting Thursday afternoon then. They've already been vetted here. Twitchwood are all good. And we'll go back up and put them in front of the panel up there now and do the same thing.
So it's a busy 8-9 days ahead of you then?
It is, yeah. I was trying to get the horse in the night before. I never travel horses and vet them on the one day. You just like to get them in and let them see where they're like this new lunge ring, new atmosphere from, you know, they've been here for 6 or 8 weeks, quiet, and you know the place, the same people handling them. So I just don't. I make a rule of it that we don't vet on the same day that we travel them. That's all, and it's worked so far for us, so why change?
Exactly. And how many horses will you have going up for next week's sale?
And there's like 27 on the Derby sale and 19, I think, then for Thursday.
Some of those horses, of course, are your own, Peters. Tell people a little bit about what you do for other people's horses then, and what your job for the last 8 weeks has been.
We get them here. I like to have them for about 6 to 8 weeks, 8 if we can. They come in, they'll start off, just teach them, get the gear on them, braking gear on them. They'll have to get first of all, get their teeth done, and we start lunging then, maybe start off with 4 or 5 minutes a day and get them up to doing 12-15 minutes a day, mostly just trotting to try and get a good top line on them. And then maybe 2 or 2.5 weeks before the sale, they'd get 3 or 4 hard days when they're fit enough to do it. As I'd say, we open the tank a bit and get them to jump on, blow out, and I find out about wind and everything then. Like, it's enough to say that a horse has 2 clean steps at the sale, but they have to come recommended too, you know. You can find out an awful lot about the horse when you go and press the button. Some attitudes might be wonderful, others, you know, just sometimes wind is maybe an issue with horses, but you have to get to know them, because I'd stand outside the door, I have to recommend them. And it's not a one-off year with me. If you recommended a bad horse to a lad, that's it. You know,
it sticks with you.
It will, because I'm in barn B and they'll go from barn A to barn C next year. They won't be stopping with me, you know.
Next week I'm gonna follow up on this, and you're gonna point out some of your nicest horses for the sale, and we'll follow them through the ring next week. But so many good horses have come through your hands over the years, and with the way the lockdown and coronavirus has been, how do you think that the sale is going to go this year in terms of numbers? Numbers as I mean money wise.
I think that middle to top end will definitely be affected, but probably not as much. I'd be very fearful for the bottom end horse. I think a lot of lads maybe will buy less and maybe try and, you know, keep the quality up, which probably might leave value on Thursday. With maybe a nice horse with a light pedigree, and stallion is just okay. Like if he wins his point to point or wins his bumper, he's still worth money, but he just mightn't be fashionable enough this week when things is going to be a bit tougher. Be glad to say Tats have been on to us. There's plenty of English people booked in to come. Same. I don't know. I'd be hopeful that it's going to hold up reasonably well, but I just think the lower down the grade the horse we're going to be, the worse it's going to be.
And that's you guys are getting affected, but obviously then that gives plenty of value then to the buyers then.
There's definitely going to be value, of course the year that's in it, and even the lads buying, I know the point lads, and like they're half wary too, like is everything going to go ahead in the spring, and will everything go ahead in the fall? But it's like this, if we don't get paid for 3-year-olds, I won't be standing at the rope in November buying foals. No. It's a whole big conveyor belt.
Yeah,
same as like
big wheel.
And we're after upping the quality of nicer horses of my own this year, and probably lucky in a way that my real good bunch of horses are 2-year-olds, you know, and probably a year we'll be hoping we'll be able to pick it up by then, you know.
And there's so many exciting stallions about at the moment. Have you any favourites? Any horses that stallions that you like to stick with?
I probably have the new horses that have what we have here. No, I'd say of the young sires, I'd 3 Soldier of Fortunes there, and yeah, if I could do plenty more of them after working with the 3 of them.
Okay.
I have a lovely 2-year-old there, and I'd be looking forward to him now. But yeah, I'd say the brilliant attitudes. Maybe he'd be videoing me in 2 years' time and telling me that was a big mistake, but I dealt with it. I really like him. I'd say from the time I had Jeremy's in the yard here when they were young horses, I'd say he's the next one after that.
Okay.
To me, anyhow.
Tell us a little bit about this lad.
This is a Malahart full brother to Sutton Place. He's belonged to a new man of mine down, Noel Gowrie down in Tipperary. Noel bought him as a foal, and he asked me to go look at him in January, and we've done a deal to give a couple more for the Land Rover. Big powerful chasing horse, 17 hands nearly. As you can see, he's as fine as anything, you know. But hopefully now, I know Gordon and the lads thought plenty of his brother, and he was probably not an unlucky horse in times when he was going to be, looked like he was going to be top class, but hopefully he'll make a return for the man at the bottom anyhow.
Oh, that's good. Well, Peter, thanks very much for having me this morning. Hopefully the weather's better next week when we're up in Tattersalls, and I look forward to following up on a few of your exciting horses at the sales next week.
We'll 3 or 4, I'm sure we'll follow up and see if I know what I'm talking about, see if we'll ever go on and win or something. So.
That's good. Listen,
Right.
Thanks Peter, and I'll see you next week.
No matter, thanks Dave.